I think this one's going to be funny because it's definitely going to be fleeked. It is Fleekazoid time, chat. He put out a new one recently. It's been a while. He put out a new one. Are we ready? Let us see what is such terrible news for the game industry.
Terrible news for the gaming industry. I'm back! Happy New Year! And what the hell is going on? Xbox is flirting with the barrel of a shotgun. You can buy a house with 3 sticks of RAM. Alright, maybe it's a tiny house, but to Todd Howard, it's a mansion. And speaking of getting rammed, the new James Bond drives a Prius. He don't
Wait, hold up. What did that say? New James Bond First Light promises modern values, claims old school Bond would be tone deaf. Oh, fuck! Oh, fucking course. They're doing the new James Bond for modern audiences. Oh my god. And I think they're doing this for when they do the new movies too. This is the plan, is that they're going to be doing James Bond with modern values for when they recast him for the next Bond too. Yeah, they're happily killing all of the most popular movie franchises and game franchises that have lasted for decades. Decades. Nope. Fuck Hollywood and fuck the gaming industry, seriously.
He don't miss!
I'm going to die!
The guy that made one of the most memorable games of the last decade can't get a game greenlit, and the guy that hasn't made a good game in over a decade just got 3 greenlit. Nothing is lit at Ubisoft Halifax, and all the SSDs are out of stock right now because of this. And
he's not wrong. It's not only RAM, it's SSDs. They're all, all the AI firms have snapped up 60% of the world's RAM and SSDs. He's not wrong, so that they can do this.
And also this. I generated 1 image of DAW, and now the company is on the verge of bankruptcy. You're welcome. And you may be wondering, what the hell is the point here, Fleek? Well, there's nothing for us to talk about, so we're gonna talk about everything. 2025 was the year I waited for 2026. Because in 2026, every game is releasing. Except GTA. What did I say, pimp? They're going for the 3-peat. 3 years in a row of most anticipated game. He don't miss. These devs are in the studio staring at these BBLs like Oppenheimer. If the jiggle is even 1 degree misaligned with the equator, scrap it, start again, 3 more months of dev time. They know they're making the game to end all games. Every game that follows GTA 6 will be an after credit scene to this industry. So you want another year, Rockstar? Take another year. Much like Rome, BBL jiggle physics aren't built in a day. Retard will announce.
I mean, he's not wrong about that. People, Rockstar needs to knock it out of the fucking park. Fleek is actually right. When they throw out GTA 6, it needs to be perfect. Gamers right now, people are glazing GTA too much, but that's why I'm saying that it needs to be perfect. Because right now, so many franchises are going under. So many of them. GTA is one of the few mainstay franchises that people still have hope for when they've basically given up hope on so many of the long-lasting franchises that have basically gone the way of the dodo or gone the way of the woke-out. And GTA is like one of the few left that people still have hope for. So it needs to be perfect. It does. And the problem is, it's not going to be. That is the issue, is GTA 6 is not going to be perfect. And unfortunately, in the current climate, it could be an issue. Because like so many gamers like love the GTA franchise in addition to all the other franchises, and it's the one franchise that has not yet fallen to the woke, that has not yet fallen to the DEI. And so if GTA 6 goes DEI, and herein lies part of the problem, is people are so gun shy, and this is not necessarily going to be the fault of Rockstar in any way, shape, or form. People have become so gun shy when it comes to literally anything DEI that if any like popular, like either be it Hollywood or be it gaming, just tries to have something in their product that happens to fall in like the quote unquote DEI space, like they have a gay couple, like they have a non-white person in a position of authority, or if they have a woman that is in a position of authority, or if they have a woman that is a protagonist who kicks ass. Because everybody has become so fucking gun shy about this, because it has been crammed down people's throats so much, even if you see these facets in a Hollywood or game, like video game product now, not for the intention of DEI, but just because, like, they want to make an actual interesting character if they happen to be gay. They happen to be a girl boss that's actually done in a proper way. They happen to be a minority in a position of authority. And they want to just make a good, a interesting character or write an interesting story for them. People are not going to accept it because the default response is the default thought process is this is being done to shove DEI down our throats. And this is the fallout that we are experiencing from this industry having gone so fucking whole hog on DEI, cramming down people's throats and demanding that they love it or classifying them as an istophobe or a fascist or a Nazi. This is the fallout now, is that when either Hollywood writers or game developers want to just have someone that happens to be gay, someone that even happens to be trans, but is a well-written character, or a girl boss who is actually kicks ass and is believable as an ass kicker, stuff like that. People will not believe it. They will instantly think this is DEI, this is bridge, it's getting shoved down our throats, and people won't give it a chance because of what has happened for the last 10 years. Because this shit has been shoved down everybody's throat, and if you don't like it, you're a fascist, they're not willing to give it a chance. They're like, not everybody, but so many people will not give it a chance because it's, it's almost like, this is not to diminish this actually happening, but it's essentially like battered spouse syndrome. Not to diminish actual spousal abuse, not trying to diminish that, but colloquially speaking, it's like when you slap down gamers, when you slap down TV viewers, when you slap down movie viewers, so often there's going to be a conditioned response of you put this element in that you've been demanding people love, or you're a fascist if you don't like it, and then someone tries to do that in a positive way that's beneficial to the story and beneficial to the character in question, and people are going to have that instinctive response of, you're going to call me a fascist if I don't like this, so I'm not even going to take place. I'm not going to watch a movie, I'm not going to watch a show, I'm not going to play your game. And that is what this entire entertainment industry has wrought because of it. They only have themselves to blame. And that's why with Rockstar, it's a knife's edge. It's why if they want to take an extra year to basically try and polish things up, either the story, the development of the game itself, the characters, whatever, do it because they kind of need to, GTA 6 kind of needs to be as perfect as it can possibly be. In the modern climate, it's like GTA 6 is the last gasp of people getting a good video game.
Another Starfield DLC this year, and Bethesda fans will announce they still don't give a fuck. Todd will also announce he'll be growing 3 inches by next spring. He don't miss! In other news, Ubisoft shut down its Halifax studio right after union certification the other day. Union busting? Nah. Come on, don't quit being silly. This isn't union busting. They just removed the studio in which the union was based in, which legally is a very different sentence. Another thing going into 2026, by golly, we got a lot of sequels and remakes coming up this year. Just looking at Xbox, we got Forza, Gears, Halo, Fable. The head of Xbox should change his name to Matt Rebooty. He don't fit. Right after I left, Fodor got announced at the Game Awards. Boom! Bam, bam, bam.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Right after I left, Fodor got announced at the...
Wait, did this actually get announced at the Game Awards? I thought he got shit canned. Did this not get shit canned? Or am I thinking of Eclipse? I'm thinking of Eclipse. No. I mean, I wasn't thinking KOTOR. I was like, yes, I know he said Photor. He said Photor. I realized that. I wasn't thinking KOTOR. I think I was thinking Eclipse, because there was that Star Wars game. They had the concept trailer for it out called Star Wars Eclipse. And I think that got, like, that along with KOTOR, I think got shit canned. I think we did watch this and wasn't sure how we felt about it. We'll see if this actually goes through, because right now, every fucking Star Wars game that's, like, major Star Wars game that's been announced has been shit canned. Literally every fucking one. KOTOR remake, Eclipse. This one might fall in the same fate. Don't forget there was that one Star Wars game, I forget what it was called, where it was a non-Jedi game where you played a bounty hunter that was in the bowels of Coruscant. Like, that looked like it could have been pretty good, and that got shit canned. But then we still got what was it? The stupid ass Ubisoft game that the Star Wars game. I can't even remember the fucking name. Yeah, 1313. Yeah, Star Wars 1313. That's what it was. Yeah, that got shit canned. It looked like it could have been good. Yeah, Outlaws. And instead we get Star Wars Outlaws. And we must not forget, Ubisoft is going to be shutting down soon. Ubisoft has the rights to the Star Wars franchise, and Ubisoft is circling the drain. So who's going to be working on this game? Who is going to be working on Fate of the Old Republic now that Ubisoft is on the way out? I don't know. I don't know if Tencent did or not.
Game Awards.
Boom! Bam, bam, bam! Boom! Bam, boom! Bam. Thanks, nigga. All right.
And you won't have to wait long for it. The lead developer said that it should be out sometime before World War III. Speaking of...
That's what it was. Yeah, it's gonna come out sometime before 2030. Plenty of time for it to get canceled. Yeah. You're gonna hear that it's put on hold. You're gonna hear that it's delayed indefinitely. And then you're gonna hear it's gonna get canceled. You don't say that this game is gonna come out before 2030 if you're confident about it launching.
Speaking of the Game Awards, like I said, Expedition 33 won every award in the fucking building. He don't miss. Only for everybody to find out that they used AI to make it, so Twitter began hating the game they spent all of last year blowing. Several people with 8-hour video essays are gonna have to take them down now that nothing has changed. Then after they admitted to using AI, everyone else also admitted to using AI. The Arc Raiders devs probably had my favorite quote saying, "We use AI, cause this game dev shit's kinda boring, man." And the Avowed guy said, "Hey, we would never use AI." So as stupid as AI is, it that can still beat whatever these West Coast devs are spitting out. Even the French can win. Concord 2 is coming out, and the game looks about as generic as...
Wait. Wait. Hold up. Okay. I was taking him seriously. So he was... Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, my brain is cooked. He was referring to Highguard. Yeah, he beats Highguard. My brain instantly went, wait a minute, they're making a Concord 2? And then Logic Ember Brain went, no, talk about Highguard, you fucking moron.
coming out, and the game looks about as generic as its name. Highguard was supposed to be a game that quietly dies on the back pages of Steam, but thanks to Joff, it's getting a public execution. He just had to make this game the finale to his showcase. You know, you're not gonna believe this, but when hero shooters first started coming out, people would actually pay to play them. That genre is so irrelevant. It has former employees of Concord working on it, which feels...
And it shows. Oh, does it show? In the low non-playing numbers, it shows.
Less like a development choice and more like a seance. Did the first Concord shutting down in 9 days not give you a clear enough hint? Speaking of which, Marathon is coming out later this year. The artist they stole from is going to make more money off this game than Sony. Razer's teaming up with Grok to give you a judgmental AI waifu. It'll make fun of you, steal your data, and tell you a lot about a certain Austrian painter.
Funny thing, there, I saw a YouTube video, and I might have to see if I can find it. Somebody made Razer's little Grok AI hologram, and according to the video title, they made it better than Razer did. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that, because I'm legit curious if some YouTuber was able to make a Razer hologram Grok better than Razer.
If the NSA wants to see inside the Spank Citadel, you're gonna have to try a lot harder than the Razer Goon Jar.
Oof. Maybe aim for the head next time?
HyperX is making headphones that scan your brainwaves for some...
Yeah, this is a thing. This is a thing. That HyperX wants to make headphones to scan your brain. They really want to do this. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Fucking reason. Their mics sound straight out of a Wendy's drive-thru. I don't want this thing microwave in my head. If I think thoughts that violate toss doesn't turn into a shock collar for legal reasons, I'm lying out of my ass. He don't... Speaking of dogs, look at these sweater puppies. It's crazy that you can get this for 10% off using code PIMP. Because you motherfuckers can't spell. Nintendo decided not to fuck over their fans for once and to actually show some passion. I can't believe it either. Listen to this. In an effort to spread some holiday cheer to low-income households, they discounted Mario Kart World by 1%. Now, I need you to think for a second. When you play PlayStation games, what's the big question always nagging at your mind? No, it's not can they make Venom have a fatter ass than MJ. It's how can I automate the last 20 minutes of gameplay they forgot to take out? Well, PlayStation is getting into AI with a patent for ghost player technology. PlayStation!
Yeah, this is a thing. I don't think I heard about it through PlayStation. I thought I heard it through something else. It was, somebody did it for, Witcher. Literally an AI plays the game for you. Yeah, this is a thing. I saw a post about this a couple weeks ago that they were showing literally just had an AI playing the Witcher 3 game for you. No input from the user. AI just played it for you. And they're trying to market this don't you want this?
And finally solved the biggest problem in modern entertainment. They're sick of all these years of degrading themselves, degrading their art, to stoop to our feeble minds, making SpongeBob come all over the walls so you don't get lost. Now we can remove all that.
God.
We can remove the controller. We can remove the TV because the PlayStation will play itself. Soon, you won't even need to watch the cutscenes. The AI will do it for you and then send you a push notification saying, you felt something. It was complicated. 5 stars. This is the natural evolution of cinema. First, we watched movies. Then, movies pretended to be games. Now, the games are politely asking us to step aside. PlayStation says this increases accessibility. Of course it does. It makes games accessible to people who don't want to play them. But you see, here's the problem. They make places for those people. They're called movie theaters. You're gonna love them. No. Don't fight me on this. Who does John Cena follow on Twitter? You or me? You or me? You or me? With all that being said, though, and I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm no negative Nancy. I believe we've actually got a lot of great games coming out this year. Code Vein 2, Dynasty Warriors.
Correct me if I'm mistaken, but didn't Code Vein 2 get absolutely obliterated? And am I incorrect about this? I thought I maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw something about, that's what it is. They bowed to censorship. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. They claimed, like, they basically did the, Stellar Blade thing and said, we will not censor our game. We are proud of our game. We're not going to censor it. Code Vein 2, people did Code Vein 2, said the same thing, and they censored it. That's what it was I was thinking.
Dynasty Warriors, Code Vein 2, Neo 3, Code Vein 2, Lego Batman, Dawn of War, Kiwami, Code Vein 2. Back in the Suicide Squad video, I said that bile got outdone by Lego games. In the big 2026, my point stands. This shit's gonna make Expedition 33 look like fat.
Wait, are they doing a Lego Batman game with the combat system of the Arkham games? Not gonna lie, that's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea of doing Lego Batman where their combat system is very similar to Arkham.
Like Fast 12, he don't miss. Fans of that game went from Suicide Squad to Suicide Watch. Not unlike Xbox. If your grandparents buy you an Xbox, it's a sign they hate you. It's rumored that they're laying off 22,000 people. For the record, that's the population of Albuquerque, fucking New Mexico. Now, with all this thin-skinned labor force being employed by every company, you'd be forgiven if you thought every company is using it. Some aren't. Some still understand the value of abusing their human employees. And no one understands that more than Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog blasts more crunches than Lizzo blasts Crunchwrap Supremes. Their game is 2 years out, and they were crunching over Christmas to get an internal demo done. You may think it's easy to...
No. They were crunching to get an internal demo? Does that sound familiar to anyone else? Does this level of crunch sound familiar to anyone else? Desperate to just get a demo out. Anthem, anybody? This is exactly what BioWare did with Anthem. They crunched the fuck out of their employees just to get a demo out for E3, I believe. And when they presented it at E3, the devs didn't even know what the name of the fucking game was going to be. When they launched that demo at E3 for people to play, and then BioWare announced it as having the name Anthem, this was the first time the developers themselves knew what the name of the game was. They didn't even know the name of the game until they learned what it was along with everyone else. And we all know how that game went. That it crashed and fucking burned. It's been shut down. Like, they lost pre-orders. When it actually launched, it was eviscerated. And just recently, they shut down the servers after 5 years. And Anthem is now truly dead. It cannot be played anymore. It is a dead game. Yeah, it looks so cool. That was the problem. What they put together looked far cooler than what their actual finished product was because BioWare crunched the fuck out of them. It's even to put out a demo. Yes, I did pre-order Anthem, and when I tried to play the beta, I got a code to play the beta like a few months before it actually launched, and I couldn't even play the beta. I couldn't even get into it. The game kept crashing every fucking time I tried to load in. Before I got past the BioWare splash screen, the game would crash. So I canceled my pre-order and never looked back. Never played Anthem once. And Naughty Dog is doing the same thing with Intergalactic. They're crunching them just for a demo. That's not a good sign.
And they were crunching over Christmas to get an internal demo done. You may think it's easy to make the game that's gonna destroy your company, but not on Drucklefuck's watch. Let me remind you of something. This man banned the word fun during the making of The Last of Us Part 2. They also banned the word family, because you're never going to see them again until this game is done. What matters more to you, seeing your kids' first steps or 4K ray-traced alopecia? Alright, pimps, that's enough incoherent rambling for one day. I've gotta go be on standby to see if my favorite gravy seal is making a return. Sayonara. Thanks to the flock of pimps, and thanks to everyone that used code PIMP. We've got so much shit to talk about this year. Ubisoft just canceled Prince of Persia. Black Flag Remake just got delayed by a year. They just canceled 5 other games. The good news keeps coming.
Yeah. I cannot fucking wait till he does the fuck. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the fucking name already. The Highguard. I cannot wait until he does his Highguard review. Oh, I can't wait. That is going to be an amazing review, I think. He is going to absolutely shred it. And I can't wait to see it.